Okay, so now you know your way around Bead Manager Pro and you can navigate around. The first thing we need to do is to actually set up your company information. So if you go into the admin section, we'll go in here, and this is where you put in the details such as your company name, your address, where you're from, etc. This is all the stuff that we then used on your invoices. And also an important one here to set is your preferred page setup. So there's A4 or US letter, and that can affect the way that your invoices are actually printed out to format it to the correct size. So make sure you pick the correct one for your country there. You can also insert a logo. So if you have a company logo that you want to put in, then this can go onto your invoices as well. Once it's put in here, it'll automatically get put on. And you'll see when you click on insert, it'll actually tell you to go and select the graphic file. A JPEG is the best, and if you can fit one in that's approximately 300 by 140 pixels, that will work best, because Bead Manager Pro will resize it if it's a different size. But if the dimensions are a long way out from this, there's a possibility that your graphic could get distorted. So if you can use one that's around that size, that's going to work well for you. Then the rest of your details, so phone number, fax, email, website, and so forth. If you have bank details that you would like to go onto an invoice, then you can put these here and then they will get printed automatically onto your invoices. And then you need to make sure that you use your tax rate correctly as well. So in Australia we have a 10% tax rate, and Bead Manager Pro is preset with a lot of different country and state tax rates. So for example, if you were to change this to the US, then you just need to change the country first. So we'll pick United States, and we will pick a state, so California, and we can see that it's filled in the state tax rate of 7.25%, but your tax rate is what Bead Manager Pro will use, so you need to make sure this gets updated. So click on the Use Tax, and then this gets updated here, and then that's what we'll use from now on. Now if you ever need to change these, then you can always go into the Edit Rates. So we can click in here, and you can see all the different rates for the different countries, different states, and so forth. So this is for the US, the different state ones. So we've got state rates here, and then we've got country rates. So you can go through and change these, and these are all to decimal place, so 0.21 is actually 21%. So we'll just close that. Okay, and down the bottom here we've got the backup section. So this is where you create backups and do archives of your data, which is very important. You want to make sure that you're constantly doing backups. And also we have our hourly rate calculator. So we'll cover this in the next video. So this is going to work out for you how much you should be charging in your hourly rates for when you create pieces, to make sure that you're not actually undercharging and undervaluing your work.